Take 7. Hi folks, Steve here. Today, it's all about lights. Everything I have in front of me are the lights that I'm going to be able to bring to a job site. I don't have anything else except this. It all started back in the 18 volt days with this one right here. Really very fond of this light. Has a warm place in my heart. It was the light of my life at one point. It's the DW919, and I had a really good time with this light. I love the gooseneck. However, it was never 18 volt. I've converted it, but even though I've converted it, I'm not using it really because the bulb itself is not LED. It's just an incandescent, like a flashlight bulb. And so, DeWalt, if you're listening, I do love this light. And 20 volt LED, couple of brightness settings. This would be a great light. This is a nice idea here. Well, when I started to convert over to the 20 volt, I got this one. And I forget what I paid, $90 or something like this. Never really impressed with the range of motion as far as the different settings that you can have. It'd be nice to set it down and point it down at something that you're doing, but it won't do that. And you can't make it do it any other way. This hook is kind of limited, but if it's all I had, I still made this work on a lot of jobs, so I was happy with it. Basically, it's on, and it has red light. I've never used the red light, and it's off. This one is DCL043. Well, I went to work for a family member, and I was down at their house for 3 days, did a lot of handyman stuff as they moved into a house. And for payment, besides getting fed, I got this. An $80 light, and I'll tell you what, I think I got the better end of the deal because I love this light. So right now, if I'm going to a job site and I'm going to put something in my bag and go inside, or if I have the trailer and I'm going to grab something out of the trailer, this is the light I'm going to grab. It is the DCL050. It has that, comes all the way down to there, which I'm not quite sure. It will at least light what you're doing on a work table. This one won't. And this one has high, low, and off. So I like this light, and the hook is a lot more functional. So I like this light. Really impressed with it, and that's my grab and go. An electrician buddy of mine was talking with me a couple of years ago, and he said, "Spence, you have got to get a headlamp." And I said, "Well, I've got those headlamps, the ones with the AAA batteries, things like that." And he said, No. You need rechargeable." He said, they're just the cat's meow. I think he said it's the cat's butt, but I'm going to say it's the cat's meow. So I went, got online, and for 20 bucks I got this. I have been super happy with this. So these two go with me on every job unless it's like super light out and I'm going to be outside. And I love this thing. It has a couple of different settings, just push button, center light, I think all 4 lights, then all of the lights, strobing, and then off. I couldn't see what it was doing, so I'm assuming it did that. I love the fact it's rechargeable, but I only had one. And so I got online thinking, well, maybe I'll get something different to change it up. So I got this one. Well, there is a difference. I mean, this one is super bright and it does everything the other one does, and I'm very happy with it. But when I ordered this one for under $20, it didn't come with batteries. So I had to research what kind of batteries it needed and then order those. And so my $20 light turned out to be a $40 light. Whereas this one was a $20 light, all included. So there I go. But I'm taking both of these because this one will go about a half a day. This will get me through the rest of the day. Recharge them overnight. I'm good to go. My last light is this light. It is the DCL079. This is my big shop light. And if I grab it by the handle correctly, there we go. You've seen these before, so I don't have to set it up really. There we go. So it has a little bit of a tilt down, a little bit of range of motion. It will not shine down on this bench, for instance. So in that, it's a little bit restrictive. It's more really just ambient light on a job site, but still happy with it. Now for this one, I exclusively have reserved the right for my 1 8-amp-hour 20-volt battery powers this thing. This is a battery chewer upper. Otherwise, I love the light and plenty of ambient light for anything that I'm doing. Love this light, so I'm very happy with this. It was a Christmas present to me, and I've just been very blessed with it. So I'll run my 8-amp-hour, and when this is recharging, I'll throw a 6 in there and everything else. So, but 8-amp-hour has really been very blessed. Now this, I don't have the battery in, but it has a I think high, medium, low, and offsetting. And it does have, I believe, the Bluetooth where you can turn it on or off with your phone. I've never bothered to set any of my tools up, even if they have Bluetooth on an app. I just don't have the need for it. All right, here you go. That's all the lights that I have if I'm going to go to a job. Happy with all of them. Like a 20-volt version LED of this one. Otherwise, pretty blessed. All right, thanks. Take care.